What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another video. I just wanted to touch on an important topic. And that's about getting what we want, you know. And it's sometimes for us to get what we want, sometimes we have to do what we don't want to do. Sometimes we have to do what we don't want to do to get what we want. That's just the nature of the game. That's the nature of the game we play. If you want to get to the next level with your passion, if you want to get to the next level with your business, right? Sometimes you might have to, work a certain job you don't want to work in order to get that income in order to set yourself up to get to that next level, to invest in what you want to invest in, right? To invest in the things that you need to invest in order to, get to that next level. Maybe you want to be a content creator, so you need to invest in a camera, or maybe you want to be a musician, so you need to invest in the studio equipment, or invest in a laptop. You want to be a producer, you need to invest in your MIDI keyboard, you need to invest in your software, Maybe you need to invest in your software. Maybe you need to invest in, the program, what you need to do to make the beats. So in order for you to get that money to do that, you need to, first of all, get that job. That job that will allow you to do that, allow you to live, eat, and pursue what you need to do. And it might not be what you want to do, but sometimes we have to do that in order to get to the next level. I mean, a lot of people think, being an entrepreneur means that you don't have to work. Of course, you have to put the work in being an entrepreneur. Of course. You kind of have to drop your ego sometimes and do the things that you don't want to do. I mean, Jeff Bezos, for example, he was working at Starbucks at one point. He left a well-paying financial job to go work at Starbucks to have more time to pursue what he wants to pursue, which was Amazon. So sometimes we have to make that sacrifice for, the bigger picture. And the ironic thing is, no one's really going to see the bigger picture except for yourself. So you have to make the decisions. You have to trust your intuition, trust God, trust your gut feelings, and do the things you need to do in order to get to the next level. I mean, that's just what it is. See, me, I'm an artist myself. So when I decided, like, cool, I really need to lock in, focus on this music to really blow up, I said, I need to get my own equipment. I can't be out going to the studio in 2020, at the time 2022. I can't be doing that in 2021. I need to be locked in my own studio, in my own room, so I can record when I want to and record consistently. So I said, boom, this is when I was at university. I said, let me get a job at Amazon and just grind that out. Boom, and then I'll be able to afford my own equipment, afford the program, and yeah, really put that work in. Do you think I really wanted to work at Amazon? Let's be real. Do you think I really wanted to work at Amazon? But no, I saw the bigger picture. I saw the picture of, cool, I need to record music in my own room. I need to record more consistently. I need to get better at the craft, right? And in order for me to do so, it needs to be, in my own room where I can have access to it whenever. So I had to get that job. But I saw the bigger picture, And then still at this moment, I still work a job. Think I want to work it. Think I want to wake up every day going to the same job. Not necessarily. But I know there's a bigger picture, there's a bigger purpose, there's advantages of working a job. I don't know why there's a lot of stigma around working jobs nowadays, but it's okay in order for you to get to the next level in your life. If you have bigger goals, sometimes you just have to do what you have to do. And that's just the nature of the game. That's the nature of life. I could use this job to invest in more things. It gives me more money, of course, to live, to survive. but it gives me that extra income to put into things that will help me grow more income. You know what I mean? It's like in a way, it's kind of like my record label. Like it's funding everything I have going on at the moment. So why would I look at that as a burden? That's really a blessing. It's not something I necessarily want to do, but it's something that I need to do at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Get what I mean? So kind of we have to swallow that pill sometimes and drop our ego and just put that work in. Because I know a lot of people out there, they're creatives, or they have big goals and ambitions, but they think that they don't need to do certain things that other people do because they have dreams or they have goals. But no, that's not the case. You have to still put the work in, right? And I'll be honest, you'll learn things along the way, which is probably why God just put us in these situations so we could learn, we could build the characters that we need to build, we could understand things, gain the wisdom, right? So we could, when we do make it, we're much more valuable. We're much more sharper. We're much more aware about where we came from, and you most likely won't lose it because you'll appreciate it much more. Sometimes we have to do what we don't want to do in order to do what we want to do. Sometimes we have to read those books that we don't want to read, those long books, those 300-page books, 500-page books that we don't want to read, that are kind of boring. Sometimes we have to read those type of books to sharpen our minds, to make us aware of what's possible, to stimulate our brains, to feed our imagination. Sometimes we have to read those certain books to make us kind of aware, okay, maybe I could make a better decision in this area, make a better decision in that area, so we could learn. It's way easier just to go on your phone or watch a movie. It's way easier to do that than read a book. Let's be real. Who really wants to read a boring, long, 500-page book? Who wants to do that? Not many people would want to do that. But if you have a desire to get more out of life and a desire to learn more things that you can apply to your life, you're gonna have to do that. All right? Your desire needs to be greater than what you don't want to do, because then you'll be willing to do what you don't want to do. The gym. A lot of time, there'll be a lot of days you don't want to go to the gym, but you still need to go to maintain health, to maintain a clear mind. Promoting. If you're an artist, if whatever industry you're in, whether it's art, whether it's music, whether it's whatever type of music, producing, whatever it is, you have to promote yourself. You can't be a starving artist. You need to promote yourself every day. A lot of times this kind of feels unnatural. You don't want to do it, but you need to do it, right? You need to do it to get your music popping. You need to do it to get your paintings popping. You need to do it to build a support network, to build a fan base. You need to do these certain things, right? Even though you might not want to do it, but you need to do it, right? If you want to get to the next level, that's something that you need to do. So it's just about the choices, right? It's about the understanding, okay, what's my desire, what's my goals, and how do I get there? It applies with everything. Content creation with YouTube, post consistently. You might not want to post, you might not want to record certain days, you might not want to post certain days, but if you want to grow your channel, you're gonna have to post consistently. You're gonna have to provide value consistently. It's all choices, 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 choices. Right? You could be a person who just listens to their lazy selves and be like, oh, I don't want to do that, I won't do it. Or you could be that person who's really putting in that work, even when they don't feel like it. The choice is yours. But just always think of the goal. Always think and visualize the goal that you have. And understand that there's certain steps you need to take in order to get to that next goal. Yes, you're going to have to learn off of the people who already made it. You're going to have to watch their interviews. You're going to have to listen to the podcast. You're going to have to read the books. You're going to have to work the job at some point. You know, if you can't afford certain equipment, come on, just get the job, get the equipment. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. So hopefully you resonated with that message. Hopefully you took something from that message. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.